My name is Tobey. I'm from Spryker. We provide a commerce platform, and what we're going to show you today is the complete end-to-end digital journey of a customer actually buying a car online, complete from searching up the vehicle that they're looking for all the way to the purchase. And in order to do that, what we've done is we're showing an example of a dealership group, Auto Superstore, and they're actually a vendor of Cloud Motors cars. When I first get to the site, the first thing I want to do is search for a local dealership because I'm actually looking for a car that I want to buy. Spryker Search allows you to search anything. You can search year, make, model, VIN number, anything like that. But the first thing I want to do is search for my local dealer. So I've put in the zip code, and it's obviously going to do a location search, and it's going to find something close to me. The reason that is important is because I'm looking for actual dealer stock. Right? I want to find a car that's in stock because I'm interested in buying one. So again, like I said, we could search for year, make, model, anything like that, and it'll search across many different attributes and things like this. But I know I'm already looking for an electric vehicle, so I'm just going to click on electric, and it's going to filter down to electric cars for me. As I pointed out, these are actual electric cars that are in stock at the Henderson location of Auto Superstore. So you're going to see a number of different models. There's all electric models that are available to us, and all different models and colors. But I know that I'm interested in the SUV. I've already taken a look at it, so I'm interested in that one. So it's going to filter it down. The other thing that I see here is I see a number of different trims, different colors and things like that. So I'm interested in the premium trim, so I'm going to narrow it down. So Spryker offers us the ability to create as many different attributes as you require, so we can search and sift and sort based on all those attributes. And it basically allows me to come down directly to the vehicle that I want. I'm interested in the red one, so I'm going to drill down into the product detail page. So on the product detail page, I've got a lot of options. I've been watching this car for a long time, so I know this is the car that I want, but I like to take a look at it every once in a while. So we also provide different views of the vehicle, and this would be a good opportunity to talk about one of our partners, Imagine Studio. They're providing live, dynamically generated images of the vehicles. So they have all makes and models available, so they can render them on the fly, so you don't have to actually go out and take pictures of them. So this is an actual car that's in stock. And what I can start to do is I can start to build out my deal, and I can actually define exactly the parameters of the car that I want to buy. In addition to the cars themselves, we have accessories and add-ons that we can add to the car. So I've had my eye on the all-weather floor mat, so I'm interested in that. So I'm going to add that accessory, and you're going to see that it incremented my shopping cart. So it's a basic standard shopping cart experience for a buyer. And then I can look down here. I can learn more about the car, I can download the brochure. If I do, at any point in time, I can peel off and I can go to the dealer. So I can decide to schedule a test drive, I can set up a video consultation with the dealer themselves if I want to, or I can continue in this path and do everything online. Now I can start to add options. So I've decided to add the 5-year warranty, and there are also some various subscriptions that I can add to the product that will actually increment the cost and allow me to purchase this entire package. Spryker also has a discount engine that allows us to identify automatically if someone is eligible for a particular discount. So we've got bonus cash down here. We also identified that the person is eligible for the $7,500 federal tax credit for an electric vehicle. So we've automatically presented that to them and made it enabled for them. I've defined my deal with a down payment and my trade that I've already determined earlier when I got the trade value. At this point, I can do what a lot of dealers are able to do. I can reserve that car. I can say, okay, I'm interested in this car, so let's talk about that. Or I've decided I really want it, so I can actually go and complete the purchase by walking through this digitalized version. So we're looking at the shopping cart now. So I've got 2 items. I've got the car itself with all the options that I chose, as well as the floor mat that I've added to it. This is another opportunity to talk about one of our other partners that we're working with, and that's AutoSoft, which is the dealer management system. A lot of the things that we need to do as part of this customer journey is to surface things like taxes and fees and things that the dealer is going to add to it. Motive Retail is another partner that provides a middleware package that allows us to speak to any dealer management system. So we're using Motive Retail and AutoSoft in conjunction to get that information and surface it to the buyer along that journey. I can also add additional services along the way, so I can extend my shopping cart if I wanted to. So I can add tire and wheel storage or something like that. But right now I think I'm ready to go. Before I do though, I said we could peel off and discuss things with the dealer. If I wanted to negotiate with the dealer, I could actually go and click on negotiate. It would actually present a workflow, present a screen to the dealer where they can actually interact back and forth with you and provide different quotes and things. But I'm ready to check out, so I'm going to go ahead and check out. And now we're looking at our checkout screen, summarizes all the payments to date. And again, it's talking to AutoSoft and through Motive Retail to get the information that it needs to summarize my deal. The next step I want to do is make the payment. The other partner that we're working with is Stripe, so payments are provided through Stripe. It's all available inline in the website so that we don't have to leave or do anything else, and they can actually transact. I've decided to pay for the down payment and the accessories now. Also, Stripe is going to automatically set up the recurring payments going forward. So they're going to coordinate that down the road. So it says that I was going to collect that much money from me and also set up the monthly fee transaction. So once I complete this, it's going to make that payment. So we're just about done, and there's one last thing you have to do. You have to coordinate the loan that will cover the remaining balance of the deal. And so we provide to you options from financial institutions that you can choose from. But the one thing that they would need is some additional documentation to validate that your eligibility for the loan. And you can see that we already have some documents on file, but they're actually waiting for our driver's license. So I can easily click through and upload my driver's license by just collecting it from the desktop. Now that I've done that, I can select that deal. It's going to give me all the information, all the parameters of that loan, and I can go ahead and purchase the car. Final thing that I need to do, of course, in a complete end-to-end nature, I can do the digital signature online, and the final step will actually send the deal over to AutoSoft so that AutoSoft is aware that this transaction has happened and they can start preparing the car for delivery. So now that I've done that, I have, again, a complete end-to-end solution. I now have a place where I can go and refer to all the purchases that I've made through Henderson Auto Superstore, including the vehicle that I bought a couple years ago. But here's a dashboard where I can refer to different things like service appointments and recalls and things like that. Finally, we want to talk about the dealership group has a view through Spryker that we have this dashboard that allows us to see from a high level all the transactions that are happening, so you can see that they can have reports that run across all of their different dealers across their group. And you can see where things are. So this is the deal that we just did. And the real takeaway here is that we want to talk about how we coordinated all of these things with our partnerships, including the document management, which is actually managed by Amazon, Stripe payments, Motive Retail and AutoSoft, and of course Imagine Studio for the imagery. So the takeaway that we want to leave you with here is that Spryker is a commerce platform that allows us to create that entire customer journey digitalized from end to end. So this is our state machine that's managing that process along the way. And every step in the process, we're able to interact with these other partners, including Imagine Studio for the imagery, Motive Retail and AutoSoft for the dealer management system, Stripe for the payment, and of course Amazon Intelligent Document Management System through AWS. And each of one of those steps allows us to orchestrate the path and have everything in one fluid space for the customer journey.
So the customer's digital experience continues as that deal is submitted to AutoSoft from Spryker. And that information is going to get to AutoSoft via the real-time APIs we have in place with Motive Retail. So that enables information to flow in real time back and forth between Spryker and AutoSoft. So the DMS, or dealer management system, is what the dealership is going to use to manage their entire operation. So the deal is now available here in AutoSoft for the dealer to pick up. So Allison's deal is going to come over from Spryker and all the information is going to be there. So everything that the customer submitted, including all their personal information, the vehicle of interest, and most importantly, the numbers associated with the deal. And this includes the sale price, trade-in information, also includes the trade-in value. From the dealer's perspective, they're able to see the profit on the sale. So they can see the front and back end gross that was made on the deal, and any changes that are made within the deal are going to flow back into Spryker real time via those Motive APIs. So for example, in certain states, an EV is taxed differently than a gasoline-powered vehicle. So if the dealer needs to make an adjustment, in this case to the taxes, they'd be able to make the adjustment right from here, and that information would flow back real time into Spryker. The DMS is also going to enable the dealer to sell any additional services or products to the customer that they may want, such as gap insurance, extended service plans, or maintenance packages. It can also help the dealer secure financing for the customer, register their vehicle with the state, and most importantly, the DMS is going to produce all of the necessary paperwork the customer is going to need to sign in order to take delivery of their vehicle. So this is going to include the retail installment contract for the bank, and it's also going to include any of the state paperwork associated with the car deal. So once the customer has signed out on all these documents, they're ultimately going to be able to take delivery of their new vehicle.